Howdy, Internet, and welcome to Crater's Edge. We are so excited to be back and playing more A Fistful of Darkness and to have you here with us. Before we get going with our stream, we had a bit of a late start today. We're going to do a shorter stream, but we're not going to take a break in, so it kind of comes out to about the same amount of time. But first, we're going to go and talk about what we've got going on the channel, and then get back, and then everybody introduce themselves. I believe we said it last week and then did an oopsie and forgot that we were going to be missing an RJ this week. I believe this Saturday we should be continuing. We should be back with Hearts of Stone.
Can't believe a white person's lying on the internet like this.
Wally fucked you up.
Wow. I'm going to go now. Jeez, this is I can't deal with this energy.
Okay, I'm running the game now.
All right.
For plays Fistful of Darkness on a bus.
You can join us this Saturday for what could be the conclusion of Hearts of Stone. We shall see.
We might keep stalling.
Yeah, everyone's just stalling because nobody wants it to end. RJ had to go on international travels just to avoid finishing this game. But join us for that 3 o'clock Eastern time this coming Saturday. All right, move straight into introductions. I'm going to go ahead and let my lovely players here introduce themselves, talk about who they are, what they do on and off the channel, and who they are playing tonight, starting with Van.
That's me. Hi, I'm Van. I forgot to get my dice out. I was fixing other shit. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
The
Somebody's
detective
upset.
is screaming in the hallway. I'm Van. You can find me on the internet at Van But Wilder, wherever you find people on the internet. There might be. I am on Mastodon, I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on Instagram, but mostly I don't really post. I just hang out in the Discord and stream here Tuesdays and Saturdays. And tonight I am playing Samson, who is the Gentle Touch.
And then that's me. Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the internet at Greek Sid, but similarly to Van, I don't really post much, so come say hi on Discord. I'm also here on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and tonight I will be playing Nayana. Nayana is our wrench and saw.
Hey, it's me. Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me at WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot, where I talk about the things that I do, the things that I'm in, the things that I love. You can also check me out over on the One Shot Podcast Network with episodes of R&D. It's a fantastic podcast that I am in, and I love it. We're in episode 2, so come check that out if you like to hear me talk. I'm certain there's
And of course you do.
You know, you're here, so obviously you like to hear me talk if you're here looking at this show. Anyway, but yeah, that's where you can find me. But also tonight, I am playing Eli the Outlaw.
Hello, Internet. And hi, Mom. It's me, it's the Sita. You can find me at most places on the internet at Mr. Wilt. Look below my name for the pretentious spelling that I created years ago. You can also find me at john.sita, where you can check out all the pretty pictures of all the pretty food that I make. But tonight, I won't be making any pretty food because I doubt Hank knows how to cook. I am playing one James Henry Masterson Jr., Hank the Fist.
Hank to me feels like he would fuck up boiling water.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You want a really bad joke? He makes a mean knuckle sandwich. There you go. That's it. Moving on.
Put it
Speaking of
right
bad
on that
jokes,
close.
hi everyone, my
Got
name
it.
is Val. You can find me lurking around the internet as the Kraken's Crown. I am also just here running games right now, though. Already talked about the other game I run on Saturdays, and starting in November for a 3-week run on November 2nd, I'm going to be running Morkbork. Over on Hack Recklessly, starting on November 2nd, 16th, and the 30th, I believe, are the 3 weeks that we're going to be running that for. I'm super excited. More about that once I've decided what I'm doing there. So, y'all ready to get started?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's get into our recap, which I just realized I did not write anything for, so we're just gonna freewheel it.
We know what happened.
I'm gonna change the music to something a little less dramatic. The epic
Hang on,
events.
can we come up with a, because I really like the quick jokey things. Can we each come up with a humorous one-liner that poorly describes what happened to your
Yes,
character?
absolutely. Everyone do that for their own character. The HBO satirical one-liner for what your character did.
Nana got crabs.
That's
I mean,
good.
you're not wrong.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get better than that one.
No,
That
you
was
really
really
have.
good.
Yeah.
Samson took a knee.
Mmm.
Um.
The best way to do comedy is to just throw out a crazy writing prompt and put 5 other people on the spot.
Yeah, that's also
very
very
true.
true.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's also
definitely
very
did that.
true. Um,
Now you see what I have to go through every week writing these.
Eli's riding the pink now.
That might win, actually. That was good.
Hank fell off a roof again.
Again.
Dot.
Yeah.
Again.
And that's what we call full circle. All right.
Is it?
Yes. With that, everyone knows exactly what happened last
So they
time.
happening
there's nothing-
twice full circle?
Well, it happened at the beginning of the job, and it happened at the end of the job.
I
Full
guess.
circle, right? This
You
time
can
was a little more
never fall off a
intentional.
roof again.
Yeah, this time was a little. Well, no, I guess both times were intentional because you rolled well on both and just narrated them as you falling. So, but yes, the epic showdown at Lily's Pond came to a head between these devils that were trying to lay siege to the pond, specifically an army of varmints led by one mysterious devil named Zeben that you learned from Lily herself. Had been the broker of a deal of some sort that gave Lily her eternal youth. You decided to protect Lily and her establishment, as well as everyone inside, by fending off the devils and specifically trying to kill Steven himself. Nana blew him up with a holy hand grenade. Hank fell off a roof to finish off the creature, while Elijah got to finally use his the Gatling gun that Nana had set up in the session prior, and Samson, as we previously stated, got shot in the leg after
I think
heroically.
stabbed.
Oh
was
yeah,
the
you
tail.
got
It was
stabbed.
stabbed, yeah.
In the
I think
leg.
I
Yeah,
got
it
stabbed.
was like a tail thing. Yeah, got
It
stabbed
was
in
like
the
a tail
leg.
thing.
After heroically leading the patrons of Lily's Pond in their defense of the brothel. With Steven destroyed, a last cryptic remark from the devil that the others would not be too pleased when they heard of his passing. Not knowing who these others were, you turned your attention to making sure that the people of the pond were safe. The varmints scattered. You went back into town. Rumors began to fly of the hearing word of what had transpired at the brothel overnight. To both some applause from and some people believing the rumors, most people dismissing them as tall tales. And you returned to Nana's home to lick your wounds and rest from your exertion. So we did our payoff and everything, getting into downtime. So you all received your payments, and we rolled for the rider event, which we'll get to in a little while. However, we do need to get into downtime actions, what all of you are going to do, because a lot of you are high on stress. You've used a lot of grit. We also have people with some pretty serious injuries. So we can talk a little bit about what y'all want to do. So a reminder for downtime activities is you get 2 that you can do for free. then you can, any additional downtime activities you want to take are going to take a coin to do so. Y'all did earn your coin. You were paid by Lily, so everybody should have a couple rolling around in their pockets. So it's really up to y'all what you want to do. Best ones, just to point out, for indulging your vice will regain your grit that you have expended. And then there is a recover move to seek treatment, heal your harm. We do have a contact. Y'all have a doctor in town who can help take care of that for you, but it will take an action to do so.
I also have some doctoring abilities in a pinch.
If Samson can do it, if you have an ability to do it, you don't necessarily have to rely on Samson, especially since Samson has to leave right now. You're rolling with some disadvantages.
Yes, I am. That was just a general statement more than anything. Yeah, you guys should go to Silas. I'm rolling with -1 die.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that to start, I think.
Are we going? Do we just take a group trip?
I mean, it does
Who
make
needs to
sense
go to
that
the
like
doctor?
the first thing you would have done is like the
Actually,
next
I'm pretty
day.
good, actually.
Yeah, Elijah like helping to shepherd everyone to Silas's. Like all of you just like
Oh
bursting
no,
in
you
the
have to
door
stay home
as
with the kids.
as the doctor is getting ready.
Oh boy.
Absolutely not.
Lizzie kicks his ass out of the house.
Yep.
Yeah, I just imagine the very typical like Western scene of all of you bloody and beaten up and stumbling into the
Limping
doctor's
like hell.
office, and Silas pulling you aside and trying to patch all of you up the best as possible, pulling bullets out of legs, or again, we're talking old timey medicine, like very little in the way of like
Chew this
anesthesia or
cocaine
anything.
gum.
Yeah,
Here's some
exactly.
cocaine. Here's some scotch, and don't look at what I'm
Yeah, I
about
mean
to
he's
do
got
to
some like heroin and stuff.
Do you guys
to
know
help, like,
cocaine gum was a real thing?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, they use cocaine in everything.
It's
Honestly-
it's in Red Dead Redemption, and I was like, what if this is real? Definitely real.
And honestly, I feel like we should bring it back.
Mhm.
I feel like
Bring
that
it
would
back.
I
get me
think
through the
putting
day.
drugs in gum is cool, actually.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Edibles,
Okay.
they go so quickly.
They do.
Yeah.
So we can do some recover rolls for everybody who wants to do that. So it works the same as Blades, but for those that haven't played it, I'll explain how this works. So Silas, who I need to get up his stuff here. Actually, don't think I have
Silas Lamb.
a I don't really have a thing for Silas, like how many dice he would be rolling.
Did my little deal leave any permanent mark on my chest?
That's a good question. I will actually allow you to make that decision. I wasn't assuming it would be permanent. But if you would like there to be, then I am happy to say that's the case.
I usually just go for the harder option because I like making the life on my characters harder. But I think in this case, I'd like to do something kind of the middle ground. Like it's not there except for at times when it would be there.
Yeah.
And
No,
I'll leave
that's
that
fair.
up to you.
Yeah, more like it's like when you are invoking whatever this thing is that
Or
you
in the
have-
presence of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, the way that the recover roll work, I'll say Silas is going to roll with the quality of your group plus he would be considered like an expert in this, so he will roll with 1 die.
Well, guess what, partner? He's going to roll with 2.
Okay.
In good hands. The first part doesn't matter. The second part is everyone in your posse gets +1 die to their healing treatment rolls.
Hey.
Awesome. That is perfect. So he'll roll with 2 because Samson's there to
Because
assist.
I'm helping.
And I
I
helped.
helped.
That's awesome. Okay, so the way that recovery works is we'll do it one at a time for each of you. We will roll 2. I'll roll 2 dice. Essentially what it is we create, I think it's on your sheets, there should be like a healing clock.
It's directly next to the harm.
Yeah. So it's a 4-tick clock. When that clock is full, you reduce all of your harm by 1. So anything that's a 2 goes down to a 1. Anything that's a 1 drops off and goes away. So you don't have to roll for each one separately. You're treating everything at once. Holistic medicine.
We love to hear it.
So so who wants to go first?
I'll go first, and then I can help everybody else.
That sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah, good
Sounds
idea.
good. All right, so I'm gonna go and roll. I got my dice for this. I'm gonna go and roll 2 dice for Samson. All right, that's a 2 and a 4. So that's 2 ticks on your healing clock.
Excellent. I'll take it.
Do you want to do a second, or do you want to leave? Is that all the medical treatment you're doing?
Let's do a second, and then I will use a coin to try to get rid of some of my grit. How many grit do I have? 5. Just enough to be dangerous. Too many to go into the next job with. I love it. Yeah.
Hey.
Hit me,
Got it.
dealer.
Because one thing, and I don't know if it's this way in Blades, but it'd be good to know for the future, because I just read it on this sheet. I love this part of the game where
We're
I read
always
something
finding
that
new
I've never
rules.
read before, is that whenever you suffer new harm, you clear any ticks from your healing clock. So if
interesting.
you had 3 ticks and we're like, I'm going to wait and do that on my next downtime, you take harm, then it
So
resets.
it's
It
a-
resets.
so it's a gamble
That's-
not
that's
taking it all out of the way.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Ooh.
It makes sense. This
It
game,
does
Yeah.
make sense.
Blades 2, like, is just essentially all about gambling with your
Yeah.
resources. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hit me.
Okay.
I take out my bottle of fine and very strong cough syrup and drink some of it.
That's
Fuck
another
yeah.
4, so you'll get another 2 ticks.
All right, that'll do
which
me.
should fill up your clock, and it'll drop your current harm from a level 2 to a level 1.
Now, how do I clear the clock?
Hit the little X.
There is an X there. Aha.
Yeah.
It's hiding. Okay. Yeah, I
And
forgot
just so
mine
you
was a bit.
know, if you heal yourself, if you ever try to heal yourself, you have to spend grit to do so.
Okay.
And if you ever decide that you don't want to seek treatment, and you just want to like tough it out and attempt to heal without treatment,
Then you don't have to do
there is-
anything. You just have to sit with your choices.
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, you can pay 1 grit and roll 0 dice for just natural healing. So you roll 2 and
interesting.
take the lower. So
Okay.
I love how rolling 0 dice is not rolling 0 dice. It's actually rolling 2 dice.
yeah.
Okay. Then
okay.
I'm set. I'm at less effect, but I'm no longer rolling at a disadvantage.
Okay. Sounds
We
good.
like
And-
that.
All right. Let's get Nana up on the table.
All right.
That doesn't happen as easily as it used to.
Now, ever since I closed down Coyote Ugly.
All right. I will go and roll for.
Don't you talk to me about Coyote Ugly. I opened Coyote Ugly.
And
the
Nana,
idea
there
that-
was nothing ugly about it.
Listen, I have my headcanon is now that Nana was a coyote ugly bartender.
She was Coyote Ugly.
Yeah.
She was Coyote
She
Ugly.
started that.
It
shit.
was just the coyote, and then one of the girls who was working for her really pissed her off.
No, Samson, you don't have craft or attune, so it's probably better for him to keep doing this, even though you have your die. back,
Yeah, I'll
correct?
be here for moral support.
Yeah.
Can I
All right.
help? I don't know if I can help.
Well,
him.
you're still doing your help. He still gets the plus die from it. So
Yeah.
that'll. So he's still rolling with 2.
Can I just like keep spending grit in downtime until I clear it? I'm not gonna do that. But it's a funny thought.
All right. 2 dice for Nana.
What injury does Nana have?
Nana has varmint scritches and sciatica.
Oh,
Yeah,
Varmint
that's right.
scratch fever.
Yep.
All right, Nana. That is another 2. That is 2 ticks on your clock as well. That is a 5.
Fucking feel that with
Beautiful.
Nana's sciatica. I feel that shit.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
And
My legs are too long to not get sciatica eventually, and my body's like, yeah, it's time.
this time. Yeah, Nana's gonna do one more and then we'll probably also spend some coin to get rid of some grit.
Okay. All right, that's 2 threes, so that's another 1 tick.
Shit. Okay. Well, maybe I'm spending 2 coins then.
We do have 3 in the posse too if we need
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you'll have some.
So
extra.
we can spend out of there because we're not really saving that for anything yet.
Mm-hmm. Let's let some other folks do theirs, and then
Okay.
we'll do the coin ones. That's fine.
All
Hank,
right,
you were
Hank.
the other one, right?
Yep, that's me.
What happened to Hank? I like to hear about his injuries.
Let's
I
go
got
on.
bruised from falling off the roof the first time,
Right.
Yeah.
and my bodies and muscles are just generally drained from activating my weird special Jesus
Yeah.
power.
Right.
Yeah.
So you need caffeine.
Pretty much, right?
Well, that is
Adrenaline and OJ.
It's 2 5s on that one, so it's 2 ticks on your clock. Hank.
I love a little
Yep.
epinephrine in my orange juice.
Well, I, like everybody else, am afraid. I'm especially afraid I'm going to take damage in whatever we do next.
You're just
Considering
so-
one of your abilities just gives you a tick of damage now.
It's like Hank's just so good at it. Is the thing.
Yeah, he's so good at getting hurt.
He's so good at getting hurt.
All right, you want me to roll again for your
Yes,
second
please.
action?
Do it. We're gonna get more money. We can spend money if we need to.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, that's 2 4s, so that'll be another 2 ticks on
Nice.
your clock. So you'll fill that one up.
Cool. So that
Right.
clears.
I'm rolling very
both of my-
middling right now.
Oh, so Hank's
Hey, you know
good?
what? That's how it goes.
I'm good.
Good. Yeah, I love that.
I'll
Woohoo!
put some different dice.
Nana,
All right,
you want to?
Elijah, you don't have any harm.
I have no harm, but I just have a lot of stress.
He's
Okay,
fine.
so you'll relieve stress. Okay,
Yeah, I just have stress I gotta get rid of.
So we'll Nana, did you want to spend a coin to try to finish yours off?
Yeah, I gotta try and finish up some of this healing.
Okay, it shouldn't matter whatever I roll here. Okay, so it's another 2 ticks. So
Great.
it does roll over, so you keep the progress. But if you ever
Mhm.
take another harm, it's going to go away.
It's gonna go away.
So you might
Yeah.
as well, you can just leave it at
It's
0.
nice to know though that it's not like wasted.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if she can manage to go without getting hurt next session, then that tick would be.
Yeah,
Well,
good,
you don't have
good
it.
fucking
All of
luck.
your stuff is going to be. You don't have any other harm because you're.
I have
both of your,
2. I have a level 2 and a level
Oh,
1.
you had a level. Okay, so then
Mhm.
yes, it does benefit you. I thought you had 2 level 1s.
Nope.
Okay, so
Just
yeah,
a level 2 and a level 1.
So yes, it would benefit you to leave.
Okay,
the
so
one
so
Yeah.
the intent of it clearing is if you take harm again, healing that happened in the past can't benefit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if
I
you
know how
have
to
any
play games.
like
You bust
It's-
open your stitches.
both
Yeah.
Nana and
Yeah.
Samson are down to having just a level 1 harm now.
Yes.
Nana has 1 tick on her healing clock towards it. If you don't get hit in the next adventure, next run
Mhm.
they all do, then you have that 1 tick towards your progress.
Love that for me.
Yeah.
Just hand over the bottle of fine and very strong cough syrup. I'm gonna keep saying the whole title.
It's all right. I've got a bottle of whiskey on my kit too, so I think we're just pouring it together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we mix it together, see what happens. Ooh, the taste. Ooh, the taste.
Ooh.
Gross.
That's all right.
All right,
Nasty.
so Silas kind of listens to your stories as he's, patching up, like doing a bit of chiropractic on Nana's back.
Oh, no,
I
I'm
imagine-
good. I'm good. Keep going. Keep going.
I like
Oh.
Silas. I imagine he, when Samson is there, relies on Samson's bedside manner because he strikes me as a very anxious man.
He is a very
In the
anxious
very
man. He's
little
like,
we've talked to him.
You're saying that there were devils in town?
Well, just the one.
Is this something that we should alert the cavalry about? Should we get some
Well.
officials in? Is the sheriff aware?
One.
Yeah, we let her know. Oh, no, right there. That's good.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know that the sheriff takes us too seriously, and I would be glad to know where Crater's Edge is hiding this cavalry you're talking about.
You would know that the cavalry is the
I'm just doing a bit.
Okay, got it. Never mind.
There-
I even
there-
give context for like the
No, by
context
all
of like
means.
the cavalry is like there are like the 13th cavalry is the military group essentially that
Yeah.
oversees like law and order in
And they're
this
called that because
region.
there's only 13 of them.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's plenty more, but they obviously can't be everywhere at once, and they mostly are being used to keep down, like helping to keep more serious incursions of like devils and stuff at bay.
Just like a cavalry fighting force on the backs of emus is incredible to me.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I love it.
we've created something truly special
Truly-
in
truly
Crater's
special.
Edge.
Yeah, very Final Fantasy. But yeah, he seems very nervous about the idea of there being devils.
You ain't got nothing to worry about, Silas.
Right.
As you can see, well, us 4 idiots took him on, and he didn't manage to kill a single one of us, so I reckon we'll be all right.
Well, maybe they aren't as terrifying as everyone has made them out to be.
Oh
there
no,
you
they're
go.
horrifying. Don't go anywhere fucking near one. Oh, that son bitch.
I lean on
Listen
Nana's
here.
other shoulder and crack it a little bit so she'll shut up.
Oh,
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Silas,
there
you
you
can
go.
shoot. You can shoot a devil. That's all you need to know.
Right, well,
I
I'll
forgot
leave
you were here.
I'll leave that to
What do
you.
you think got you guys here?
I'm kidding.
He's like, he has like about like 5 tongue depressors that he already put in his pockets.
I'll leave that
Why?
the shooting to the lawmen and the gunslingers in town. That's not really my forte, as so much as dealing with the aftermath of said shooting.
Long as we're around, you'll be all right, Silas. I can promise you that.
As he like adjusts the glasses on his face.
Is that
It's
Nana like in traction on the wall?
but it feels so good. It's that hurt that feels so
That
good.
shit's incredible. Chiropractors are quacks most of the time, but like being in that traction thing and just hanging there is so good.
Yeah.
Crack my neck.
Okay, so you get your medical treatment, so we can cut away from that. Y'all have a lot of stress or a
I
lot
do.
of grit that you have spent needing to recover.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do Elijah, since everybody else has used both of their free actions. Let's talk about Elijah's free actions, and then we'll figure out how much y'all want to spend to do. some,
Yeah, I want to hear about your vice.
Well,
And
Elijah's
why
gonna
is it
go.
shooting people?
Elijah's gonna go to handle his vice, which is go to the underground fight club at
Mhm.
Bucky's.
Yeah. Absolutely. You may do so. You head to visit with
With Charlotte Hadaway.
with Charlotte Hadaway. I think last time I was calling the other one. Hold on, what are the two Hadaway sisters' names? I just forgot. It is
Is
no,
she
it's
the one-
Ava Hadaway is the. Oh no! Oh yeah, Charlotte Hadaway. I think I was calling the other one Charlotte at the when y'all were at Lily's Cove. It was Ava Hadaway that was at Lily's Cove.
Which
not
one is the
Charlotte.
one that hates me?
No, that's Nora McCready.
That's a McCready.
McCready hates you.
Yeah.
Oh right, Otis
Uh,
McCready. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Ava Hadaway is the like voluptuous like beast folk fox escort or whore at the
We're
brothel.
taking it back.
Yeah, we're
Taking
just
it
saying
back.
whore.
We're saying
Um,
more to this point.
Whores and boars.
And
Whores and boars.
Charlotte Hadaway is the larger, kind of rougher beast folk that works as security at Bucky's saloon, but
Oh,
also runs.
All I
this.
can think of is the two older sisters from Encanto.
Yeah.
It's like the really pretty one that has all the
Yes,
flowers.
essentially that is what they are.
Aw,
Uh-huh.
And then there's Louisa, the one
Yes.
whose name I remember, who has
Yes.
objectively the best song in the movie. so-
Best song in the movie.
and is very big.
I love her. I love belting that song out at karaoke.
Oh,
Holy shit.
It's so
Anyways.
good.
Big.
So
Such a good
satisfying.
karaoke song.
She is so
So yeah, you get signed. She signs you up for a couple of fights.
Yep.
Elijah gives you your instructions. Tells you which ones to take a fall in, like usual. Go ahead and roll your go and indulge your vice.
Okay, what do I roll again?
So it is the stat that you have the fewest pips in.
Be
So I
my
think for
guts.
you it is your guts. So you're gonna roll 0 dice.
So it's the one. I have a question. Sorry. Is it the one? I always fuck it up. Is it the one you have the number of pips, the least number of pips total, or the least number of pips on?
In the column.
Okay, in the left-hand column.
Yeah.
I fuck it up every time.
That's all good.
Oh, I got a 5.
Oh, nice. The lower one was a 5.
No, I got 2 5s.
The 2 5s, nice. Okay, so you get to relieve, or you get to recover 5 grit.
Oh boy.
I assume that doesn't overindulge you.
No, it doesn't overindulge me.
Okay.
I'm just down to 1 grit left, which
Nice,
is
perfect.
That's good.
that's a good amount to go into the next job.
That's solid. So that is one action. You get the shit kicked out of you in a couple of fights, but in the ones that she lets you, that you get to let loose a bit in, and that she tells you that you can actually try to win. You were able to beat the shit out of a couple of folks in there.
He's got a little bit of extra rage today.
Yeah.
No one knows why.
No one knows why. A pink emu sitting outside might have some clues, but
Yeah, how long is that gonna last?
I'm saying through at least the end of the next run. Yeah.
no overtone in this universe. No washing it out in a week.
Nope.
No, that's some permanent ass shit. It's gonna be a lot of baths. It's gonna go from like this bright like neon pink to just sort of a lighter like cherry pink.
I mean, maybe
and-
Truffle likes it.
But the thing is that's why
Truffle
Eli's
does.
pissed off, because Truffle loves this.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to deny his
Yeah, I
precious-
think that's what mostly it is the truffle is not letting you go. And it like is
that
like
is why he's so annoyed, because one is this lady stood up to him that no one else in the town outside of like his family's ever done.
You basically
now
threw
his
her off
ego's
a
paid.
roof.
Yeah. And I did my
you-
job.
I'm just making sure you know you deserve it. No, you
And her
didn't do
name
your
is
job.
Florence,
You
by the
did
way.
the exact opposite of what I told you to
I
do.
did what I was supposed to do. It was exactly what you thought you wanted me to do. No, but I did what I was supposed to do.
did what needed to
Y'all
be
be
done.
Yeah.
happy.
okay.
I could have said no.
Yeah, right.
I love it. So Elijah, you have still a free action that you can take to do
Yeah.
anything else that you want. If you want some time to think
what
about it. unless
I
you have an
would
idea.
like to do is, I can use my downtime to level up one of my stats, right?
Yes, that is one of the downtime activities you can train.
Okay.
That does not require a roll. You just get to add an experience in whatever you're training in. So you pick one of your tracks.
So Elijah is gonna go to Lily of the Pond to go
Lily
see
Pond?
Miss Lily.
Okay.
I like Lily of the Pond.
She is Lily of the
That's
Pond.
it's fun.
He will go
Yes.
there, and he will head over to her office door and give a little like rough knock on it, but he takes off his hat.
Yeah, you come in, they're cleaning up here, like the pond is closed probably for the next week as they're getting all their repairs done. You see all of the all of the workers there that would normally be in their like frills and like dresses and silks and all that sort of stuff, just in like coveralls and like bandanas on, just like hammering away at walls or repairing windows and stuff, like full construction mode. You knock on the door of Lily's office, and it opens. She comes out and looks a little bit tired given the events of the previous day. Just Elijah, is everything all right?
Kinda. Everything's right. Can we talk inside your office?
Please come in.
Yeah.
She closes the door behind you. She's doing some cleanup in here as well, getting everything back and neat and organized. She heads back around her desk.
Just gonna get to the point. I need help.
All right.
Want to learn how to, be more hospitable with people.
To be more hospitable, you want to learn some etiquette.
You don't have to say it like that, but
That is what you are asking for.
don't
though,
have to say it like that. But yes, that's what I.
Excuse me, young man.
Sorry. This is why I want to do this.
The outbursts would be the first thing that I would recommend working on. I think anger management is a large part of proper social etiquette. But if you are wanting some training in this art, you have come to the right place. Trust me, many of the girls, boys, and otherwise that work here are a bit rough around the edges when they come in, and some people like that. And so, they can indulge that however they want, but for the most part, knowing how to tailor your responses to your audience, to your clients,
Yeah, that's
very important.
what I want to do. Just don't tell the others that I'm doing this.
So they do not know you are here. Or
No,
that
they
you
don't
are
know
here.
I'm here. No. Then I want to keep it that way, if you don't mind.
I suppose I do owe you for your heroics last night, and we do have some work here that needs to be done. If you are willing to put in a bit of labor towards the repairs this week, I can set aside some time to have somebody instruct you in these arts.
Oh, word? All right, sure. I'll do it. But you need,
Uh-huh.
like, help fixing up the roof that I fucked up, because I could start on that.
Yes, that would be one of them. We've many things. They're working on that currently. But yes, some of the heavy lifting. But we have plenty of hands around here. It won't be the majority of your time, but just a little bit of aid in that would at least we'll call it even between this. Normally, I would charge a larger sum for this sort of training, or but in this case, I think that will suffice.
All right, deal. Just like I said, don't tell the others I'm doing this. I don't need to hear their shit about it.
No, it will stay between us and your tutor. One moment, please. And she heads out, comes back a minute later and says, I believe the two of you are acquainted. Elijah, your tutor for this training, will be Florence here. Florence walks in with a shit-eating grin. Says, hello again, Elijah.
Fuck me. All
If
right,
only you were so lucky. All right. Well, let's get to business then.
All right, I'll get started on the.
First off, don't slouch.
Not slouching, fine. Ugh.
And watch that attitude. Come on. And she leads you back into the into Lily's Pond, where she began. We do a full montage of you know, walking with books on your head and
There's
learning.
there's a scene where like Lily goes to check on me, and I am like sitting in like I'm doing like a full out squat with there's books on my knees, books on my shoulders, and a pile of books on my head, and I'm just sitting there sweating
Yeah, and
bullets.
Florence is just in there like trying not to laugh, and she Lily comes over and like kind of says, "This, what does this have to do with learning proper etiquette?" Florence looks at her. Oh, nothing. I just thought it was hilarious. I just want to see how long he'll stay like that before he figures it out. Lily laughs and heads away, and she does teach you. You can take your experience
Sweet.
from that, but she makes your life hell in the process.
Nope, he deserves it.
Y'all don't have a thing for gaining additional training in this. I don't know if y'all have.
I think it's
any.
only for one of like our specific.
We
one.
have
No, we
wits and guts.
Oh, then I get another one in guts.
Okay. Yes. If
So
y'all
you
have got
get so
training, then
training
you
those
get
get you.
2 XP there.
I was
Awesome.
just waiting politely for my turn to say so.
Yeah. Appreciated.
Thank you. Please clap.
All right. So that is all our free actions, and Nana has spent 1 coin. So leave it up or open up to everyone else who probably needs to indulge their vice.
I have so much grit I need to
Me.
get back.
Y'all need to get rid of y'all grit.
Yeah. So who wants to go first?
Samson, you can go first if you want.
Sure, I'll go. Because I think... Yeah, after we do the... Because Silas is my vice purveyor.
Mm-hmm.
So after we do the healing, Samson will stick around and help clean up.
Perfect. Yes. So because yours is obligation, right?
Yes.
Makes sense. So he patches you up, and you start to help. And at first he's like, "No, Samson, please, your injuries,
Oh, they ain't that bad.
my my good man. It's very important that you here. I have some less strenuous work for you to do." And like it takes you over and pulls you up a chair, and like there's some charts that need to be organized here for why don't you work on that, and maybe later in the week, once you've recovered enough, I'll let you get back to your normal duties.
If you insist.
Doctor's orders.
Well, can't rightly argue with that.
So he puts you on some
Luckily,
more...
Samson knows how to read.
Good. A rare skill in in Crater's Edge. Yes, he sets you down to do some more like clerical work to help out. You can still indulge your vice
Yes.
the same way though.
Samson's not super pleased, but it needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to complain.
Still helping.
Right. What do I have here? Well, it's going to be 1 because I got 1 in prowess and I got 1 in wits. Ooh.
So it's whichever. You're rolling 1 die either way. Doesn't matter which one.
Please don't let me down. That's 3.
So 3. Okay.
That's not too bad. Leaves me 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty solid place to be at.
Yeah, I feel good about that. Oh, I need to.
So you
pay.
yes.
What could I possibly be spending money on to sit down in Silas's office and do clerical work?
That is true. Yeah, I mean, we could take it as more of like, because you're doing this as like a volunteer basis. You're having to spend a little bit extra time doing this.
Well,
You're not
out of
making
obligation.
Yeah, and maybe out of obligation, you know, later in the week, or like, you know, feel so inclined to buy something for Silas to thank him for the medical treatment that he provided for everyone.
Yeah.
And everything. So, or you know, put in some money towards sprucing up the place.
I just put extra money in his register and like don't acknowledge it.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you a quick message because I have a question.
Okay. Yay.
Secrets.
I forgot we were talking about Digimon before this. Our
just a bunch of Digimon
Our chat
images.
is all Digimon screenshots.
Incredible.
Do you guys know that some of the Digimon are just like women with big tits?
Yeah.
That's like half of them, to be honest.
Digimon's
I
crazy.
can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Digimon is just people you can have sex with after they become
It's
like fully evolved.
really horny.
It's super
It's really
horny.
horny.
It really is just all Digimon screenshots. That's so funny.
By the way, while Van's reading that, for those of you out there, it's a good game.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Yeah, apparently it's real good.
Okay. So while you are finishing up, you know, kind of like helping out and stuff, and I think for
clarify on that answer, I think he's the only one.
Okay, got it. Just want to make sure you're okay with me bringing that up right now.
Yes, that can be a character secret.
I think Silas checks in with all of you on your injuries, like throughout the coming week as you're recovering and stuff. Whenever you're near the barbershop, and you know, checks in to see how your recovery's going, changes out the bandages for you, that kind of stuff. But as you are, Samson, I think he's doing a little bit of treatment on your leg and wraps it up, and then kind of sits back and rolls across the floor on the stool and makes some notes on in a book, and looks back at you, takes off his glasses, and says, "So, leg seems to be recovering very well. How is it feeling?"
It's all right, a little sore, a little tender, but I put weight on it fine, and not bleeding or busting stitches or anything, so I think we're all right.
That's good to hear, especially considering it's, well, very close to your last injury.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Does it bother you still? Have you noticed any side effects or anything I should be concerned about?
No side effects or anything. I mean, it stings a little bit from time to time, but not regularly.
Well, that's good to hear. As I said before, you know that eventually you will begin to notice changes because of it.
Yeah, well, you find a way to get it out without killing me, we'll talk.
Sorry, my skills aren't sufficient enough to make that a reality.
Now,
But
you know that's not what I meant.
no, I know, but it does vex me still. As I said, if things get bad enough, you begin to notice consequences or symptoms of the Hellstone, then drastic action may be necessary.
Yeah, you'll be the first to know. Probably the
well.
only one to know.
You haven't told the others.
Nah.
It would be good to let somebody else know, then they might be able to ascertain any other side effects that might elude you.
Yeah, Nana and Elijah got enough to worry about, and I mean, we ain't known Hank that long. It ain't that I don't trust him, but he's got a woman, and she's got a kid.
And you think the knowledge of your condition would burden them?
Would it not?
Samson. I don't know. I mean, I suppose some it might, but it's a burden you're carrying alone. A ticking clock, as it were.
Yeah, I know.
It might be good to share with someone else. For your own benefit, not everything needs to be for another.
I think you've known me long enough that you know that's kind of my whole shtick. Break character now, what are they gonna think?
Well, you wear your armor well. And eventually, it will crack. You'll need to confide, and you'll need help from someone.
Yeah. I came to the best doctor I know.
Well, I am a physica, a patron of physical healing, but there are some wounds that are more difficult to heal.
Don't I know it? Out of those wounds, that bullet is fairly low on the list, if I'm being honest.
I can understand that. Regardless, though, I will endeavor. I have some business in the coming weeks to make for supplies and whatnot in Second City. Perhaps I'll inquire with some of my peers there as to their opinion on the removal of the bullet or potentially ways to slow the mutation process of Hellstone. Much research has gone into the problem, given recent events. I do not know if there was any success. But someone may have ideas.
Don't know unless you ask, I suppose.
Well, avoid any further confrontations with fiendish beings in the meantime.
I'm
May
trying my
accelerate the
best.
process. I know. You always do. All right. Well, back to business then. I'll let you continue with the paperwork for now. And,
Oh, I'm done.
well, very well then. That's all I had. It's very organized. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's just the alphabet.
You color coded it and everything.
Yeah, that one was just for me.
You assist him and with the rest of his records and maybe some other more typical activities throughout the week. Same so we get up to as you recover. All right. Well, we'll leave that scene there. Hank.
Haha, are you sad
and-
yet?
So sad. Hank and Nana, who wants to go next? Indulging their vice.
Straight up forgot that's what I was doing. Just enjoying this scene. Like, yeah, this is
Alright.
really fun.
We
Nana
won't
can
always
go.
do scenes for indulging vice, but we're doing a shorter session today, so I thought it'd be fun.
It's fun.
Fun.
Yeah, Nana will hobble up to the school.
Got it. Oh god, let me find the teacher's name again. I got too many NPCs in this game.
Owly Owlinson.
And
No.
whose fault is that, motherfucker?
No. It is Archie McClure,
Archie.
the ogre instructor
Yeah.
at the schoolhouse.
Big teddy bear.
So yeah, you do your normal thing. I imagine
Nana Science Corner.
yeah, Nana Science Corner. You've got the kids there. Here's a good question too, because no, but that wasn't Hank indulging his vice last time. He was doing training for
Yes.
learning and stuff, so it wouldn't normally be at the schoolhouse. So I just want to make sure these weren't going to overlap.
Mhm.
So you are doing your science corner. You finish
Yeah.
up like lessons with the kids. What sort of experiment, or what is Nana
Santa!
Santa!
Well, she was that too. The boys figured it out pretty early. No.
Funnily enough, this is the second time someone's mentioned Santa to me today.
I was watching like a holiday episode of something on YouTube earlier. It just came up randomly, so that's
It's funny
why
because
my brain-
I watched an anime about Santa today.
Oh god, I haven't watched
love
that
it.
yet. I'd need to.
It's
I watched
really
a clip
good.
from
It is done by the person who made Beastars, so you know it's fucking
Yeah, I saw a clip from it and it looked insane. I gotta
It's
watch it.
fucking
Incredible.
weird. It is
Yeah.
so
Incredible.
fucking weird.
That's okay,
I'll tell
my-
you all about it later.
That's
It's
okay.
fucking
I made my coworkers laugh earlier because I had to stop myself because we were talking. Somebody said something about Santa, and I literally almost called him the big man upstairs. And I was like, nope, no, he's
Wrong
just
guy.
the big man.
No, he's the big man up north.
Well,
Up
and then
north.
and then we had to have a whole discussion about, well, is the North Pole upstairs?
Upstairs, yeah.
It is.
Okay, so yes,
Nana's doing something fun. Like it's the
Volcanoes.
equivalent of I was gonna say it's the equivalent of like Diet Coke and Mentos.
Yeah, I
Like
was
just
about to ask, she definitely
something
does that.
messy
Yeah,
and
she has to do
fun
something like that.
outside,
Making slime.
Yeah.
yeah. So you finish up your stream with the kids are just like covered in gack or whatever it is that you
Yes.
you made.
Gack.
Jack, I miss
Okay,
Jack.
even better. It's some sort of slime and it's fun to make and it's fun to squish, but it actually has some sort of practical purpose in the mines. Like it like absorbs something. Sure. Yeah. So now they know they can make the slime. It's fun, but also it's helpful.
It's flubber. They put on their shoes. They jump really high.
Yeah.
Never get stuck in the mines again, kids. The death rate way down since Nana invented flubber.
Invented flubber.
Why are you laughing? This could be a
This
perfectly.
is amazing.
We ride on emus,
I mean,
and there are devil-controlled varmints.
There are ooze people in this town, so
True.
there could very well be a flubber in this town too.
It has to be a flubber.
Yeah, so you calling it gack is honestly racist.
It's actually kind of racist. Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce a slime NPC named Gak.
I like it.
I'm here for it.
The gack, not the racism.
The gack.
Okay.
Technically, it'd probably be squand out here. No.
So the kids are getting like cleaned up after the experiment. Archie comes out to greet you, like getting him, says, "Well, good work today, Miss Nana.
Of course.
I heard about the commotion earlier this week. I believe you had some involvement with it."
Nana sort of unconsciously rubs one of her bare arms that's got a bunch of
Like
scratches
mostly
on it.
healed scratches
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you could say that. We had a unwelcome visitor in the graveyard, so we took care of it.
The rumors around town is that there's rumored devils afoot or something along those lines. I didn't know whether to believe. These rumors sort of pop up time to time.
Unfortunately, saw the damn thing with my own two eyes, so yeah.
Oh. Troublesome indeed.
Yeah. It's gone. But you know, once you got one varmint in the house, gotta make sure we're paying attention for any more that are waiting in the wings. So
With folks such as yourself keeping an eye on things, I'm sure we're in good hands. I trust between the sheriff and the fine folks of Crater's Edge, we've weathered worse, and we will continue to do so.
couldn't have said it better.
Dangerous times, unfortunately. I haven't seen Dakota in town for some time. Is he doing all right?
Last I heard, he was taking a run far up north. So, as far as I know, he's supposed to be coming in the next month or so, at least to have a visit.
That's good to hear. It would be nice to have dinner again or see him. His company is always very. It's nice to hear about his travels.
Absolutely. Yeah. As soon as he gets back into town, I'll have you over at the house. We'll make a big celebration out of it.
That would be wonderful. I will. I'll bring something that I've made myself to add to the. I don't want to infringe on your hospitality too much.
Just hide it when you come in the house, because Lizzie gets territorial about kitchen duties.
I do remember that. I will do so. Well, that's good to hear. Then everything is going well. I heard some rumors recently, other than the infernal infestation that we had, that the Express was moving in on some of the or there was some conflict between the Express and Fells and Wargo, and
I've heard some similar things.
any concerns about Dakota's position here in Crater's Edge, if that should come to pass.
If I've learned anything about Dakota over the years, I ain't worried too much about him personally. But given those same rumors about the Express, well, keep your ear down. Keep it open. Let me know if you hear anything else, because it's definitely been something that's on my horizon.
Well, I've heard very little. It's not something I typically concern myself with, but just contracts and territory and business, whatnot. Rather droll, it seems. But I will if I hear anything else.
Please do.
I'll let you finish cleaning up.
I'm so sorry, but I think you have some slime in your beard. I'm sorry.
Oh, just,
Yeah, yeah,
goes over and like kind of cleans it out.
yeah.
Just, thank you.
Sorry about
The,
that.
the children would start snickering, and I would have no idea what was going on.
They tend to do that.
He excused himself, lumbers back in. You hear him loud clapping. He says, "All right, children, let's get back to our lessons." As the chairs scoot and creak.
Yay!
All right.
I'll roll.
Yeah, I guess you should roll.
Yeah, might as well.
We got a little sidetracked with that.
I actually do have 2 in everything, so I'll do
Nice.
2.
All right.
That's a 6. I'll
Hey.
take that.
Nice. So we
All
got
right,
like
so
2
1,
left.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 2 left.
Awesome.
I'll take it. Gosh damn.
All right. Well, let's scoot on over to Hank then. See what you're getting up to. Hank, you also have obligation, right?
Yeah, my obligation is to my lovely little family. And I think Hank approaches this with a little bit of apprehension because he needs to tell Jane that A, he's not so sure about how well he can keep his promise, and B, he may have already fucked that up.
Got it. Well, how is Hank approaching this?
I think he just stops by later one evening, just after Daph's bedtime,
Okay.
and just asks her to sit outside on her porch with him, and he tells her that there's something that we need to talk about.
Yeah, we'll say Daffodil's been put to bed, and it's later in the evening, and you're sitting out on the porch, and she says, "Oh, well, all right. Sounds very official. Everything okay?"
I think so, but I reckon I gotta come clean with you.
Hank, what happened?
You know I love you, and I'd never make a promise to you that I wouldn't want to keep, right?
Right.
Well, things got a whole lot more dangerous on that last mission. There's some real spooky shit going on, and well, we all got kind of hurt, except Eli somehow, and a lot of people almost got hurt a lot worse. And I got scared because I didn't want to break my promise to you. I also didn't want anybody else to get hurt either. And I didn't know what to do to do them both, you know? So, all right, this next part might sound a little crazy, but please just bear with me and know that I'm in my right mind and I could show you. Oh, hell, it sounds dumb. I reached out and I asked the world for help, and something answered back, and it gave me power, Jane. It gave me some kind of power, but there's a cost to it. And there's a light on my chest, like the symbol of, what's the church called again? I always
Morda.
forget. That like the symbol of Morda, but I don't know. The voice didn't sound like any sort of kind God I'd ever heard. Well, if anything happens to this town, then you wouldn't be safe anyway. So to protect you, I gotta protect the town, and I think that might put me at a fair bit of risk, darling.
She
Well,
kind of
don't
like
just sit there quiet and make me terrified.
she kind of like staring off in the middle distance, looks back at you. She looks at you and she says, I've heard some rumors about some commotion at the brothel. So you're telling me that it's true what happened out that way?
Well, I don't know what you heard, but the truth might well have been more terrifying than the rumor. Man, not a man, a devil. Rotted skin, running on all fours like a dog. Almost took down Samson and Nana. If I hadn't been there, if I run away to keep her promise, I'm really sorry, babe. I'm not too good at this.
She takes a long beat, probably causing a not insubstantial amount of sweat to accumulate on your hands. Finally, she sighs. She reaches over and kind of like squeezes your hand. She says, I'm glad you're okay. When I heard about the rumors, I'd heard that Miss Nana and, well, her entourage had been involved with whatever was going on. I sort of assumed that it might have been an exaggeration. I'm terrified that it was not. Mostly for Delilah. Things like this keep happening around town, but I also heard about all the people saying that Nana and them kept her safe, and I suppose you were included in that. I'm proud of you for protecting those people. It seems like things could have been very bad for Miss Lily and her and everyone there if you hadn't been there.
So you ain't mad at me?
Oh, I'm mad at you.
Oh, all right.
But not because you broke your promise. I'm mad that you keep finding yourself in this situation. You're a magnet for danger, it seems. And I'm mad myself.
Don't be mad. Why would you? Why the hell would you be mad at yourself? You're wonderful.
Well, that you almost considered leaving, running away, not helping those people when you had the chance to, because of something I said. I want you to keep yourself safe and not put yourself in, do something reckless or stupid or all the sorts of things that I hear Elijah Tremaine out there doing.
Hank thinks about all the things that he does. Reckless, stupid. I reckon I could do my best.
But if you're doing things to protect people and keep this town safe and keep Delilah or Daffodil, okay, well, I keep saying that, I keep saying
Daffodil.
Delilah, and keep Daffodil safe, I understand it. And I'm not going to be mad at you for that. But like I said before, I just don't want you bringing that stuff closer. But if you're working to keep it away, then how could I hate you for that?
I think he sniffles a little and just says, I don't deserve you, you know that?
Well, few people do, but I think you're as close as anyone's ever come.
I love you, Jane, and I promise I'll do everything I can to keep you in this town safe, and I'll try to keep myself safe in the process.
She squeezes your hand reaffirmingly. She says, but okay, so you said you had some sort of religious epiphany or something in relation to all of this. We need to talk about that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's an epiphany so much as a bargain? I don't really know. I basically told you everything that I know so far.
Right.
I could probably pick up a wagon now, though.
What does that have? Okay. I believe you. I know you're strong. You sure it's not some sort of crazy hellstone thing that you need to go see Doc Silas about?
No, I'm not. But I'm going to talk to some more people about it. I just wanted to come to you first, and then I figured I'd talk to the rest of the posse and the father too. He might know.
That might be a good place to go for religious guidance. If make sure this isn't some sort of devil getting in your head and tempting you in some way. I'm not a religious person. I pay my penance and I say my prayers and like any good, God fearing folk, but I can't say that I know much about this other than what I hear at service once a week.
Well, hell, darling, you know I ain't no better, and I certainly ain't no religious fanatic, so I wouldn't know why Mortar would reach out and pick me. So trust me, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go talk to them all.
All right. Might not hurt you to come along for church service. Maybe talk to Father Donahue or something as well.
I'll think about it. I'm gonna talk to Joshua first.
Just try to catch him when he's sober.
Good luck.
All right. Anything else I need to know about while we're getting everything off our chest? You're not going to make spending time at Lily's Pond like a regular thing, I hope.
Hank remembers the fresh bullet wound, the bullet hole in his hat that she might not be able to see due to the dim lighting right now. So, and he just remembers that, kind of turns his head a little bit to keep it out of view and goes, nah, I reckon I probably won't be going around there much.
Better not. There are all sorts of things about that place. Things that a simple woman like me just can't compete with.
He says something that probably shouldn't be repeated as the camera zooms back at you.
And she
That's my boy.
And then there's some light
Atta
crashing
boy,
sounds
Hank.
on the front porch.
We told you them big hands are good
Big
for something.
hands.
Big hands are
Big
good for something.
hands.
Pan to the fireplace. Pan to the fireplace.
Quick, fade to black, fade to black.
All right, I need to roll this.
Yeah, let's do. Keep forgetting about the rolls. I keep just going straight to the scenes.
Yeah.
Stop reminding them we're getting away with it.
Well, I mean, you'd be the one that'd be disadvantaged from it because you'd
yeah.
go into the next.
So I gotta roll with my wits, and I have the bad in that. So I'm gonna roll 2, take the lowest.
Are any of us good at wits?
No.
Is that the one we kind of left?
I got hunt. I got 2 in craft and 1 in hunt.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
I
pretty
got,
good.
I got
alright.
2 in hunt, 1 in survey. I got some
I'm
stuff
alright.
here.
I'm alright.
Okay, just me then.
I fully prepared myself to roll like shit and need to spend coin to roll a second time, but I got a 5 and a 6.
Nice.
So I'll
Okay.
take
So you get to
5.
5 off.
2,
My boy.
3, 4,
My boy.
5, which will leave me with 3. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, that's honestly
Oh,
not
and
a bad
I had to
place
spend a
be.
coin to do that too, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll say
By the
you
way, the
bought
way I'm going to
something nice
reflect
for-
that coin is
Oh,
over
yeah, go
the
for it. Go for it.
over like the next couple of days or whatever. I think he has some imported not hellbark wood or whatever the weird.
Hail spit.
Hell's bad.
No, not that's the booze. The wood.
Oh, like the deadwood
Oh.
north? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what most of the buildings
Deadwood.
around here are made
Yeah.
from, right? It's kind of like
They just call it
mutated
deadwood.
wood.
Yeah.
So I think Hank has some wood imported from elsewhere in the region at cost, and starts putting together a the edges of her garden, like plot,
Aww.
like
Oh,
plots.
yeah. Like a nice fence
Like garden
like
plots.
around the yeah. I love that.
That's so cute.
Excellent. So wholesome, y'all. Any other so everybody's good on healing, everyone's good on indulgent advice right now. Everybody's used their free actions and we've spent a couple of coin.
I do get to do 2 free ticks on my long-term project clock.
Oh.
I think I still got a ways to go. I might just say fuck it and spend another coin on that too. Spend my last coin.
We got 3 in the posse.
Okay.
We have coin because we.
If you want one, because that first.
Oh, is
tier
your
up won't cost us
steam
that much.
powered trap?
Yeah. Well, I actually I came up with an idea. I think
Uh-oh.
Nana was
She been thinking.
inspired
dangerous.
by the varmints.
The women folk.
So the women folk are
I
thinking.
tell you, that's something my mom used to say to me all the time. I'd be like, "Hey, I thought of something." She'd be like, "Oh, she been thinking."
Oh man. But yeah, so can I do those 2 ticks and then
Yeah.
I'll roll craft too to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a couple more going.
That leaves you with 3 ticks away. So yeah, if you want to spend a coin and have
Yeah.
another roll in your long-term project,
Can
roll
I say something
craft.
gross?
Yes.
It's tick related.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
go for it.
the word ticks has never bothered me until I started thinking like in depth about this game and just how we're just always outside. It's always
Mhm.
outside with these people, and now I'm just
Mhm.
thinking about like mutated like hellstone ticks.
You know,
Oh,
they're
Ah,
like
trust me, that's a
big
good idea for
You're
They're
welcome.
probably-
You can have that one for free.
You know
This
they're
is the
probably-
next like.
They're probably
Um,
freaking huge too.
Yeah,
They're probably
it's the
$70.
next giant radioact. I don't remember the whole. It's the shrimp again. We're doing the shrimp.
yeah.
We're doing
Yeah.
gubba bumps again.
We're doing double
Shrimp?
bump shrimp. Yep.
The one I have
giant
on my tank top.
gigantic-
Was it giant radioactive
Yes.
Giant
Land
Mutate-
roaming radioactive shrimp.
shrimp? This is that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
you're welcome. Imagine a tick,
is giant, predatory,
Yes.
hallucinogenic,
hallucinogenic,
Genic.
land
walking
walking
shrimp.
Land walking shrimp.
Yeah.
I'll go. I have the tank top in my dresser right
gonna
now.
say,
I'll check before
we-
break.
we did
Oh no, we're
literally-
not doing break. I'll go check in a
We
second.
did put it on a shirt, yeah. So I'm just thinking about ticks, but they're all bulbous and gross, and they have
They're
Yeah.
like
huge.
glowy. You know, like
Yeah.
like the little thing that I was gonna say the symbol, but like that like Black Widow spiders have
Yes,
on them, but it's like the weird fucking cross or whatever.
I love it.
Like that.
Anyway,
It's a
Val, you
I
can
got
have that
five.
for free.
Thank you.
I got 5.
Got a 5. Okay, I think that's 2. Yeah, 2 ticks on the
I
project.
got a 2. Okay. Do you all mind if I spend a coin just to fucking
Yeah,
get it
go
done?
Do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Let's take it out of the posse.
Okay. We don't even have to roll for that one.
Yeah.
We'll just you spend a coin, you'll get at least 1 tick on it. So that will complete your project. So yeah, what did you make, Nana?
I want to make clockwork beetle swarms. So
She's
they're
a
like
genius, ladies and gentlemen.
tiny little clockwork and steam powered little insect robots that can both disable anything that has like wires or ropes or things like that. And also they can be used as a swarm to maybe like pry open things or like burrow into things.
Okay.
What kind of
So
bug?
that will answer. So, and I forgot to bring up the questions because of the questions we have to do now. We haven't done this in this game yet.
Yeah.
So when you're inventing, because this was you making the formula
Yes.
for inventing the formula as part of a long-term project. So you've successfully created the formula for this. You
Mhm.
know. So the first question is, what type of creation is it? What does it do? So you just answered that.
Yep.
So essentially you want little swarms of clockwork beetles that will essentially like
They can
restrain somebody.
like they can either restrain someone or I can send them in. Like, I don't think they could do surveillance stuff. That seems a little crazier, but like
Yeah.
I can give them a directive, like to go eat those ropes, or go burrow under this thing or go, eat through this little, wooden door or something.
Got it. Okay, so the thing that I have to answer now is what is the minimum quality level of this item, and I need to find that chart in this book because I don't remember where it is.
I think I had it. Let me see. Where are you at, Fistful of Darkness?
Huh. There's no Q. Huh. I was looking in the index and it's not there because there's nothing under Q.
Let me find it here. For crafting. Policy creation, equipment, artifacts, crafting equipment or artifacts is on 153. What is the minimum quality? The quality of the effects the item produces as a guideline is all it says.
Yeah, I was looking to see if this has the chart. Location quality ratings. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't know if it's just so maybe this simplifies it to just the 1 through 6.
I was very excited about this. I was like, I'm working on this crafting thing. And I was like, I had some ideas. I knew I wanted it to be steam powered and clockworky. And then we
Yeah.
had those goddamn varmints all over. And I was like, wait a minute. I have an idea in my brain.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same chart here that I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm just saying the GM sets a minimum quality that must be achieved to craft the item based
Yeah.
on the quality of the effects. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and in Hearts or in Blades in the Dark, there's like a chart they use to determine like what the quality is based on the effect and everything. But it doesn't look like they imported that into this book. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at some of the sample items here. Let's call that. I think based on what you can craft right now in your group's quality, is more of like. I'll set it as a quality level 1 for this. Which the way that quality levels for items work is both like having a lower level means it's easier to craft, but also it's going to be less effective against more powerful things, like higher quality things. So, but this would definitely be something that could trip up and work against like an individual person, or might not be able to get into like a bank vault, but it could work to restrain a single person or something. So okay, so we'll say quality level 1. Then I ask, what rare, strange, or adverse aspect of design has kept it in obscurity or out of common usage?
I would say also, given the very up close and personal experiences that Nana just had with the varmints, I said it would require both an understanding of clockwork and steamcraft, which Nana has over the years of all her fiddling, and also some like firsthand experience with insectoids and the natural world, which Nana got a bit of a crash course in recently.
Got it. Yeah, I think that's fair. And then I have to assign one or more drawbacks to it. So I'm gonna say we're gonna say it's consumable, because there are lots of little tiny things. So like it'll only get a certain number of uses on it before you have to make another one. And then we'll say unreliable. Just clockwork stuff is a little bit janky. So
and unreliable.
So consumable, like I said, when we create it, we'll say it has a limited number of uses before it, enough of them are destroyed or fall apart or whatever. And then unreliable means that when you use the item, you make a fortune roll using its quality to see how well it performs. Artifacts may become unreliable due to complications during play. Okay, so you have it, so mark all that down, because you can make these now whenever you want. You can go ahead and try to craft some if you want to, but it would be a downtime activity.
Yeah, so we'd have to spend more coin, and I'd want to spend coin on making it, so I'll save it. She's got the idea now. Yes. It's ready to go.
The concept is there. Excellent. Okay. Anything else before we continue?
I could do one more.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind just doing a little more wits training. Keep heading to the school, try to get that edumacation.
Yeah, you absolutely could do
You
that.
make slime with us. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. And it gets so stuck in my fur.
Yep. We actually, we panned back. You were behind us during that entire conversation. And just as I was like, oh, Archie, you've got a little something in your beard, you were just like bubblegum covered, like your is it Daffodil? What's your
Daffodil.
Daff is laughing and trying to pull crap out of all of your hair. Put some ice on it, it'll help it come out of the hair a little better.
Yeah, and I don't know if we need to do a scene for that other than that.
That lovely vignette.
Yeah. You can, but you can mark the XP for that. That's not one of the ones that y'all have
It is.
It
Is
is.
it is
We
it
have wits and guts.
wits and guts? Okay, I
Wits
don't
and
have that
guts.
prowess. Was what I
Wits
meant.
and guts and wits and guts and wits.
We can spend a coin to do more training, right?
Yeah, if you've got coin to spend, you can use that on.
Yeah, I'm a
You
spend.
can't continue to train
You
the
can't tra-
same
Oh,
one.
okay, then
You
no.
can do something else, but you can't do the same.
Okay,
one
then I
once.
won't. No, I won't. Yeah.
Yeah, I've spent all my money. I've done 4 actions. I got nothing else I want to do.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a couple behind the scenes things here then.
I hate when they do that.
So first I want to do is I'm going to do a roll for the supernatural quality of Crater's Edge to see if it begins to change at all. Okay. That is a 6. So I am going to start a clock for Crater's Edge.
Oh no.
So the way this works is I'm going to start a for the location quality. It doesn't go up right away, but it will start to go up now. If when that clock fills, then it'll either go up 1 or down 1, and if a location's quality rating reaches either 1 or 5, then there's some sort of event that may occur there. So like the supernatural quality for Crater's Edge right now is at a 2. So 1 means that like the supernatural has been like eliminated from Crater's Edge. It's at the lowest it could possibly be, so there may be a like balancing effects to either like something coming in and there's some sort of conflict over like trying to get that back up or keep it low. And supernatural isn't necessarily good or bad. None of these are like necessarily good or bad. Like if the supernatural quality reaches like low, that also could relate to like presence of like the church, and like I was kind of relating some of the church's involvement and like blessings and that sort of thing to the supernatural quality, as well as like varmint and devil activity and things like that. So anyway, so I'm starting the clock there. I'm then going to go ahead, so I'll delete the clock for Nana's project. And then a couple of factions have things going. I will let y'all know because I'll roll those sort of behind the scenes. I'm going to set something up here and then y'all might want to chat about it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to roll for some of the faction activities that are going on. But for the events that transpired at the rumors start going around town, again, some people believing it, some people don't, for the saving Lily's Pond and dealing with the devils that had arisen out there. Obviously you got a +1 status with Lily's Pond, so that went up. I also gave a boost to your status with the sheriff, because you helped keep law and order under control there, weren't just rampaging through town. So you went up to a -1 with the sheriff. I decided that your interactions with the church were largely neutral, so I did not affect your relationship with them, so that stays at a neutral. But I did drop down your relationship with the Extermination Coalition. So you're now at a -1 with them for obvious reasons. So that is pretty much everything for adjustments, though. However, the little scene I'm going to set up that y'all might want to discuss is Samson. You were doing some work at Doc Lamb's, Silas Lamb's clinic,
Sure
his
was.
barbershop. We'll say this is like towards the end of the week. You've recovered pretty well now, a little bit sore, but it's your wound is much more manageable than it was previously. You're doing a little bit of work outside, patching up some some slats that have kind of fallen loose or come loose on the outside of the facade of Silas's shop. And you hear the sound of like I was again trying to get out of the typical Western headspace of like horse hooves. I'm trying to decide how I describe emu steps approaching.
I mean, they're big. They're big birds. They probably
Big
clomp.
birds.
They probably clomp a little bit.
Yeah, they hear like
Clump
the thudding, and crunching in the gravel of large footfalls coming down the road.
Crunching is
Couple-
probably most of our steps. I think that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Mhm.
Of a couple of emus coming down. It's like middle of the day, not quite noon, maybe a little past 11. As you hear the approach, and you look out towards towards the light and see a couple of figures on emu back, slowly kind of riding into town. As you do, you also hear a thud, 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 thud of somebody kind of running past the barbershop. I think that's what gets your attention first. You see one of the townsfolk kind of sprinting off down the road, makes a sharp right, heading towards the sheriff's office.
Oh, there, fella. What's the rush?
He doesn't even look. He just keeps running. Like by the time you say something, he's already run. Just like hat flies off as he's running down the road, just heading straight that direction.
I've been playing too much Red Dead because my instinct was like, oh yeah, I pick up his hat. I pick up his hat. He's gonna want that back later.
You see the riders don't seem to pay any mind to this. They just like continue like, you know, this slow, steady pace down the road. Your attention is drawn to them, eyes adjusting, hats pulled low. But as they're going by the barber shop, see them like one on the left kind of glances towards you. You see a, let me get the description I've got here. Where did that go? Here we go. Yeah, you see a fawn woman with very kind of she looks in your direction, just kind of like eyes squinted. She glances your way.
Fawn, recognize fawn.
She's got a like pretty pale complexion, but you can see like the sun kissed like kind of burns along the side of her face. You can see like fair skin, but spends a lot of time out in the sun. She has a bit of dirt from the road on her. She has this like jet black, very curly hair. As she rides past, she just kind of squints down your direction. She's pretty large, not as big as you, obviously, but is pretty like built underneath her cloak. Or her what's the thing? It's starts with an S. The thing that the cowboys wear, like the looks
I
like
just
the
always think of
blankets.
a poncho.
Yeah.
It's not a poncho. It starts with an S, I think. And the word that keeps coming to mind is sriracha, and that's not
That's
it.
a
That is
sauce.
a seasoning. you
Yeah,
put,
that's a sauce.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
I kind of want to know what it's called, though. I'm listening.
You see her face, and you're like, kind of recognize her. You're, like, not quite sure.
Serape.
Serape. Thank you. So sriracha's pretty close.
Close enough.
Serape.
In Crater's Edge, they're called srirachas.
She has a rifle slung into the saddle of her emu. And like I said, you kind of recognize her face, but then your eyes are drawn to the other person who does not look your way, just kind of staring straight ahead, kind of swaying side to side on the emu. You see a hobgoblin with this like ruddy, like
know him.
And sitting next to him, and as soon as you see him, you recognize that is Ruth Neal, aka Sly. It was like his second command.
I'll pick up the hat. Kind of clock
Well,
both of them. Step out. Well, howdy, partners.
They kind of keep riding. You see later they like start to as you stop, and like Ruth kind of pulls back as Shiloh continues moving on ahead, and she says, "Can I help you?"
I think it's more about whether or not I can help you. Welcome to Crater's Edge. I'm a little bit of the welcome wagon here. What y'all in town for?
Just here for a drink. Assume the saloon's still open.
My saloon's always open.
We'll head that way then.
Maybe I'll show you the way.
You're gonna try to go with them.
Yeah. I'm gonna insert myself into the situation. That's my job.
I think she looks down and she says, "Why do you think we need your help?"
Oh, it's not about need. It's about that Crater's Edge hospitality.
We're well aware.
Ain't gonna trouble me too much. Come on, I'll walk you.
Go ahead and do a
What are they gonna do? Shoot me?
They might.
They might. Oh, if I get shot, Silas is gonna be so mad.
It's like I just fixed that leg.
Maybe she'll shoot me in the other leg as a kindness.
It sounds like sway.
Sure. Unless I can spin it as command, because I'm kind of saying, hi, here's what we're doing now.
Okay, I can see it as command there. The force of personality. You're not threatening. It's
No.
we'll say we're gonna call this risky. Obviously, and we'll say I'll give it risky standard. We'll just go with that.
I am working at less effect right now. Well, no, my leg doesn't have anything to do with this.
Yeah, it does. Your leg is not bothered.
My leg has nothing to do with my personality. Yet. That's 2 6s. She can eat shit. I own this town. I'm the mayor now. Sorry, I got so excited. That was really aggressive. That's an inside thought. Samson says,
she
fuck
kind of,
you,
like-
I'm the mayor.
She looks down at you, and you can see like
Not
she
much,
is-
I'm about 8 feet tall.
That's true. She looks kind of slightly down at you from the top where you move.
And after she looks down her nose at me.
As she is about to say something,
Friendly smile.
you hear Shiloh speak. Says, "Hold up now, Sly." And you can see like her hand like is moving like towards her saddle, and it like stops, just like imperceptible, like just the slightest movement, but you catch it just in that moment as she
Now,
stops.
there are 2 women in Crater's Edge that hate me.
Let's see if we can get all of them.
Let's see if I can collect them all. No. Guess I'm gay now.
You see Shiloh like turn on his saddle, kind of like spinning around and looking at you as he's leaning on the I need to learn more of these terms. The thing that sticks up on the saddle that you hold on to.
The pommel.
Yeah.
I believe it's
Okay.
called a pommel.
I think it's called the pommel.
Kind of looks down at it, like slouching, very very casual demeanor to him as he like tips up his hat, says, "I know you."
That wouldn't surprise me too much. Where from?
You're Samson, right?
In the flesh. I hope it's good things you've heard.
You used to run with a friend of mine. Maybe you still do.
I got a lot of friends.
How's Elijah doing?
About as well as Elijah can be on any given day.
Good to hear.
I believe I know you too.
Most folks around these parts do.
Well, I'd be careful. going into the saloon if I were you. They got your face plastered over half the city.
That's fine by me. I got an appointment with the sheriff anyway.
Do you now?
I imagine she'll come running along right quick.
What business could you have with our distinguished law lady?
Well, that's up to her.
Well, like I said, I'll walk you.
Works for me. He turns back in the saddle, gives Ruth a look, who kind of falls in line. The two of them slowly spur their emus forward as you walk alongside towards Bucky's saloon.
So, is it Ruth or Sly or what do you go by these days? I'm just seeing if she'll talk to me.
She looks down at you and she says, Sly.
Fair enough. You live up to the name?
You want to find out?
Yeah. Color me interested.
She gives a smile as you make your way. It's not too far. It's actually just like around the corner to Bucky's.
Yeah, no, I'm just not gonna let these two outlaws wander into my town. You were like,
yeah,
oh,
can
you go
see
with them? I was like,
it's
yes, of
very
course.
typical Western. As they're coming through, you see people like hanging laundry in the windows, like shutting the blinds.
Mhm.
People like bringing their kids inside. Everyone recognizing Shiloh as he comes through. They come up to the saloon. You see people coming outside. A bunch of people just like run out the back of the saloon as soon as he starts to approach.
Smart folks.
They tie up their emus and I mean they begin to head inside. I don't know if you're coming with them.
Do I know where Elijah is right now?
That's a good question.
Elijah. It's morning, so he's at Bucky's drinking.
God damn it.
I think when like all the people start running out, Elijah doesn't move because it's either he is the reason for this or someone else is, and he doesn't give a fuck about who else does this unless it's him. So he just continues sitting there drinking, sitting at the bar, paying this no mind.
I will clock Elijah. Let them walk in. A little loudly. Just so the room knows who's in charge here. And it's me. They don't know I rolled a crit, but I know I rolled a crit. And that makes me the mayor.
You have no idea what I rolled, motherfuckers.
According to the rules I just made.
You are the mayor. Yeah, no, that's how
Yeah,
it
if you
works.
roll a crit, you get to be the mayor for a day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
if you roll 3 crits in a roll, you die.
Yeah, you do die.
No,
You do die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 7.
Same thing with the 17.
17
That's
rule.
the
The 17s, yeah.
Yeah, you'll roll too well and you die.
And you die.
And you do die, unfortunately. But if the mayor dies, they did get to pick a successor before they died, so you get to choose who the next mayor is.
Yeah.
We're creating a card game, I think.
Feudalism.
Or a system of government.
Either way.
If you guys are at the saloon, Val, do you think you could roll like a fortune check or something to see if I'm working right now?
Absolutely.
Love this.
You could just say you are.
Yeah, but it's more fun if I don't know.
That's fair.
So you want a high roll?
Hank doesn't know his schedule.
Yeah, he
No.
doesn't. He
No.
just shows up places
Jane
people
has
don't
to
know.
remind him most of the
Yeah,
time.
shit, now, honey, you got
Aw.
work tomorrow.
Okay. So that is a mixed success. So I'm gonna say with a mixed success, you and Jane are both there.
Okay.
I walk in, hold the door for my new friends that I've just made, and sort of a little bit loudly, because I definitely I always know when Elijah's in the room. I feel like oh God, the one place I don't want you to be. Well, welcome in. Like I said, Bucky's always open. Now, do you need someone to fetch our dear sheriff for you? Or does she know you're here?
Uh, he like not really breaking strides. You open the door and he says, "I reckon she already knows."
Fair enough. Well, y'all behave. You know my name if you need something, and, well, if you don't behave, you know my name.
I will look for you personally, Sammy.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't like that.
Only family gets to call him Sammy.
Oh, he doesn't like that. But keeps that under the hat and is going to go down the bar, position himself next to Elijah, but in between them and Elijah.
Yeah, so I think Elijah, so you're sitting at the bar. There's a big like mirror on the back of the bar so you can see like them coming in. You see Shiloh. And you see Ruth too. I imagine you probably knew Ruth as well when you and Shiloh ran together. She's been with him for a long time. I think actually I'm gonna do a fortune roll for Shiloh just to see, does he notice that you're sitting there? Okay, that's a 5. He glances. I think the two of you, for a brief second, you make like eye contact in the mirror as you're looking back. He looks and just turns, head straight to the like, it's empty now. You've never seen Bucky's this empty before.
Yeah.
Goes over to a table, pulls out a chair loudly, sits down. Ruth sits across from him. He just kind of leans back in the chair and kicks his boots up on the table.
Quietly to Elijah. Hank working today.
Yep, and he brought his lady love in here too.
Shit. I
Yeah.
am begging you to keep your mouth shut.
As the two of so Hank, you are, because Hank, you work like,
I just kind of work the floor and make sure, like, when shit goes wild, I'm there to break it up.
yeah.
Bouncer.
So you're
Bouncer.
you're
Bouncer.
working, and you've heard the commotion. I'm gonna say like you and Jane are like kind of near the back where everybody just like left, and Jane's looking. She says, "That is that who I think it is?"
I wouldn't know. I don't recognize him.
That's Shiloh Robbins.
Who the hell is that?
Do I see? Can I see them?
Aren't you like a bounty hunter now? Shouldn't you know these things?
Please, can I see the two of them?
Been here like 6 months. Give man some credit.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging.
Fortune rolls.
Yeah, you can see the two of them from.
We smash cut to the meme of what's the fucking name of the show where the police officer just has her headset on where complete like chaos is going on.
Yeah.
That's Nana right now. Nana's in her workshop having no clue that any of this
Nana's
is occurring.
vibing. She's
just
building.
vibing.
She's inventing.
Yeah.
Just like
No
I'm
clue.
walking on sunshine. Playing
It's just blaring. It's great.
I am going to. I imagine they haven't known each other that long, but I imagine even Hank can tell when Samson gets serious because he tries not to do it that much. So I think there is one look over towards them, locks eyes with Hank, just the slightest bit of a like, head like get over here now.
I think Hank will tell Jane to stay in the back, and he'll kind of move over not to join the table directly, but to be at that kind of distance where you're almost within social engagement, but could conceivably be seen as not being in the like somebody's bubble. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So like lean up against the bar and not look directly at everybody, but just kind of be right there.
Um. Okay.
I think as soon as after Samson tells Elijah just to keep his mouth like don't shoot your mouth off, and then he calls Hank over. That's when he gets up and he walks over to the table where Shiloh is at, but he doesn't sit down. Shiloh,
Eli.
here for business?
Wouldn't be here otherwise.
All right. Make sure you get yourself a good drink, all right?
Kind of looks around and says, service here seems a little slow.
Well, you know, when a asshole like you rolls through town, people like to clear out.
What are they doing serving you?
Well, you know, this town can only tolerate one outlaw living here at a time.
Well, maybe. You're just a little softer than you used to be.
I make eye contact with Hank again. It is a full business face. Like, the face is, get fucking ready.
Hank sees that and reaches his super long ass arms over the bar, grabs a couple of mugs, and like from the front side of the bar, pours a couple of mugs of beer and walks them over to Shiloh and Sly. Says, "Here, compliments on the house. Always happy to see new faces around here."
Easy, like this tension broke.
There is like a tension aura around these.
As two
Samson
long bugbear
is
arms
so
slammed.
proud of Hank right now.
I'm not done either. I'm going to like try to slyly put my foot like sideways up against the back leg of Shiloh's chair, so that if something goes wrong, he can jerk back on the chair and use his foot as a fulcrum to knock him backwards.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody sees. It just looks like that's where he's standing.
Got it. Okay.
Real quick. Where did Jane go?
I think Jane is like in the back right now, just kind of like, I mean, she's working, so she didn't just want to run out and risk losing her job.
She's catching up on prep.
Yeah.
Is anyone else
She's
working?
cutting
Is it just the
lines.
two? Is it just like Hank and
There is a
Jane and-
bartender that is behind the bar right
Oh,
now.
right. Well, I trust them.
Yeah. Just kind of nervously like polishing the same glass too much.
When Shiloh calls Eli soft, Eli will he will push the poncho to the side and he'll rest his hand on that black ebony gun of his. Oh, trust me, Shiloh. There's not a single damn thing that has gone soft about me at all. I'm still a hardcore killer. And trust me, the only thing stopping me from putting a bullet in your head right now is our little agreement that we have. And I'm guessing that's the same reason why you're not putting a bullet in my head right now, too. Shut the fuck up, Hank.
Okay. When Eli says "shut the fuck up, Hank," here's what I've done. I've taken a little bar napkin and I've written on it, "Go home. I'll explain later." And I give it to the bartender with some money, because I don't want these people to lose out on their jobs. I want you to read this. I want you to go give it to Miss Jane. And that's all I say. And hopefully, he gets up to leave. I'm going to go around behind the bar.
Okay.
And I'm the bartender now.
Just,
like
yeah.
Air, bartender, barber,
Yeah.
doctor.
You do everything.
Yeah,
Lots of
jack of all
hats.
trades.
It's amazing you can fit them over your horns, too.
I know. Such a problem.
Go ahead and roll command. Risky standard.
That's a 6, motherfucker.
Nice.
The mayor.
You own this
Eat
bar
it.
now.
I
yeah.
own this bar now. Well, it wasn't a crit, so I just owned it
Yeah.
for the day.
Oh, yeah. The he takes it, looks at it. You can see like nervously hand shaking as he's holding the glass, sets it down, just gives a nod to you as you walk around behind the bar. He heads off to the back. You hear a bit of commotion in the kitchen. I mean, loud enough that like Shiloh definitely hears it, but isn't reacting to it. This
Kitchens
isn't
are
a
loud.
hostage situation.
Yeah, they're very
he's
loud.
not trying to keep anyone here. The room falls quiet after Eli's outburst, and you can hear.
And if I can catch Hank one more time, I just like reassuring nod. Like,
Nods back.
hopefully he knows what
lightly.
that means.
And just as it seems like Shiloh's about to say something, you hear heavy boots coming up to the doors of the saloon, which sort of crash open, and you see Sheriff Dawson come in with the Deputy Hayes at her side, just shaking like a leaf as he's like holding a rifle in one hand and just like barely able to like keep a grip on it. Sheriff looks calm as she walks in, just kind of puts a hand on the gun, like lowers it as the deputy steps in behind her.
Hey, there's my favorite deputy. Let me get you a drink, son.
I think like even as the deputy comes in, the sheriff comes in, Eli has not. I think like they are they're having like a tense stare down right now. It's like Cold War level tension between these two right now.
No. But
And
who's got
poor
the
Hank
missiles in
is like,
Cuba?
you two are sitting down glaring at each other, and I'm standing right in between you, not sure if I should move or stay there, or this feels horrible.
Hank, why don't you come help me get the deputy situated?
Absolutely.
And I just, he comes over, I just like, as soon as he's nearby, Jane's gone home.
Good. What the hell's going on?
I'll explain later. They got a bad history, and the sheriff's about to get in up to her neck.
You think it's gonna pop off?
If Eli can hold his damn tongue, we might be alright.
All right. Well, in that case, I reach down and pull the baseball bat out from behind the counter and just hold it down low.
Good man.
You move away, leaving just Sly, Lawless, Eli at the table. Sheriff rolls her eyes as the deputy is kind of herded away too. You can see clearly in the back of her mind, if you hear her thoughts, she's like, why did I bring him? She strides over the table calmly, not sitting but looking down at you, Eli, first, and then down at Shiloh. Says, well, ain't this a sight? What are you doing here, Robbins? He is still staring at you, Eli. Finally breaks eye contact, looks up at her. I was here to talk with you, Sheriff. Well, ain't that just a treat? I don't suppose you want to come on down to the station, talk somewhere a little more private, maybe behind a few inches of steel. Got a nice room picked out for you. Cracks a smile, says, I don't think I'll be doing that. short visit here today. In fact, he scoots back in his chair and stands up. Ruth does the same. Turns, looks eye to eye with the sheriff. You're the reason I was here. She kind of pauses, hesitates at that. She says, me? Why? You don't need to know why. I'm just here to deliver a message. All right. Well, what's the message? Get out of town. Excuse me? This is my town. Shallow.
Technically the same sense.
I just came to deliver. But if you don't, I'll be here to collect. We have an understanding. She hesitates for a moment. You see her fingers like itching to reach towards her pistol. She says, you'll collect. All right. And what if I said that that's what I was here for too? What are you going to do about it? There is a dead silence between the two of them. And then in a flash, you see both of them reaching towards their guns at the same time. Just by a hair, he pulls up his and just holds it to her chest. Hammer pulled back. You see, Dawson is lightning quick, but Lawless is just a hair faster. She has the gun out, but wasn't able to raise it just in time. He holds it just underneath her neck. Like I said, just here to deliver a message.
Can I?
Clicks the hammer back.
Can Eli
Slides
pull
the pistol.
Can Eli pull a lucky Roo?
Oh, what?
And as soon as Shiloh like whipped the gun out and pointed at the sheriff and put it away, he hears that click right next to his head. Like the barrel of of Eli's gun is right up next to his head. And he just holding
I'm gonna
it
have
right
you roll
there.
if you're gonna try to get involved on that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll. I
Will this be
think.
sling?
Let's see. We'll say sling. Yeah,
Okay.
that works. So this is risky.
Okay.
Effect is going to be. Shallow's a couple of tiers higher than you. We'll say limited.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 3 grit. So that means I get to not only do that, I get to use now, which adds me an effect, +1 effect, and +1 dice. So
Okay.
I roll
So
3
roll
dice.
your additional die and with a standard effect.
So 2 pips is how many pips is 2 dice? How many dice is 2 pips?
2.
Okay, so then I roll 3 dice. All right.
Yes.
Oh, I got a 5.
Okay. With a mixed success, you pull up your gun. I'm going to say at the same time as all this is happening, you react. Shiloh is just as quick as you remember. You do not beat him to the punch. You raise your pistol, aiming across the table. You also, in a full standoff here, as you have your gun raised, you feel like a prod in your side as Ruth next to you has her rifle just flush with your chest. Shiloh eyes look towards you. He gives a smile and hammer put back into place on the pistol as he slides it back into his holster. Says, like I said, just delivering a message today. We've seen you. So he looks to the sheriff, looks to you. You almost get the same message as he looks your way, Eli. Come on, Sly. The two of them walk out of the saloon.
Thanks for coming in. Have a good day.
Sly follows him, kind of looking over the room as he leaves. As you hear them mounting up their emus outside, the deputy like shaking near the bar behind you, Samson. He didn't even move as the standoff happened, like pretty much almost dropped his gun in that moment. And the sheriff holsters hers, and you just hear an exasperated fuck. And that's where we're gonna end our session for tonight.
Holy fuck.
That is going to be the rider event that occurred. So this isn't for a job or anything, unless y'all make it one. But essentially, the if y'all remember, one of the options was rivals. And I'll let y'all decide what you want to do, but I'll remind you how this one works. A neutral or newly arrived faction, then we went with neutral faction because y'all were neutral with Robbins' gang. They threaten you, your business, a friend, or a contact, or one of your vice purveyors, so the sheriff has contacted y'all's. You have the choice. You can either acquiesce to this, you forfeit 1 rep or 1 coin per tier of the rival. They are tier 3. So that would be either 3 rep or 3 coin. Or you stand up to them and lose 1 status with them. So decide what you're going to do about that next time.
Oh boy.
But we're going to end our session for tonight.
People are going to yell at Eli.
I literally asked you to do one thing.
Okay, do I need to repeat how my playbook, how I gain XP? Let's see. Okay.
Samson asked you to do one thing.
Okay, so let me just repeat what I have to say.
It was a 2-hour session, and he asked you
challenge with breaking rules.
Thing.
So really what you all need to do is stop giving him rules to follow, because then he can't break them by doing
But here's
them.
the problem, is that I do have a move that says
reverse
when you
psychology.
provide meaningful insight or heartfelt advice to another PC. But I'm going to do it, and then you're just going to use me as an XP factory.
One day he'll listen, is all I'm saying.
And that's why these
it's
all
going to
work
take
so well
Samson almost
together.
dying.
Because y'all are...
That once I almost die, it's going to be like, oh, fuck.
But really, if y'all give him like reverse psychology, start telling him to do the things you don't want him to do,
shoot
then
that
by
guy.
not doing it,
I would love it if you
he
shot that
gets
guy right now.
Well, I'm not going to shoot him because you told me to.
Hank and Samson and Anna all just turn and look at each other like, we got this. We figured it out.
I imagine that Elijah is very susceptible to reverse
he's
psychology.
super susceptible to his reverse. Like, just no one tried it with him yet.
All
It's
right.
like, it can't be that easy. Then
Well,
it is.
I'm looking forward to next time seeing how y'all fill Nana in on what just happened and see where all that goes.
I'm going to let Hank do that.
I was going to say, why don't we just smash cut to after you tell Nana and she's just beating Eli about the ears? You did what?
All right. Well, let's go over advancement. Just make sure y'all get all your XP for today, and then we will do stars and wishes and a quote.
Where?
So I don't think we had any desperate actions today.
Nah.
Playbook specific HP triggers. We just talked
sure
about
did.
those, so I'm assuming that y'all
Influence or empathy. It's all I do, baby.
Would you consider my posture and body language in that scene to be addressing a challenge with force or physical expression?
Oh, interesting. I mean, you did specifically state that you were trying to physically get in the way.
You did wed yourself into the...
Like, it didn't end up
Yeah.
happening, but you did
Mhm.
address the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say you did.
Cool.
All right. Express your beliefs, heritage, or background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of good,
totally.
like, role play stuff, and then
Yep, I did.
stuff with Shiloh. And then I don't think we had any issues with vice mutation or stigma today. Everybody was able to successfully indulge their vices. No issues there.
No, just a fun scene.
Yeah.
Good scenes.
And those aren't issues. Those are
Nah.
blessings.
Yeah.
All right. That will be PC advancement, posse advancement for today.
You trailed off like you were going to do it.
I usually just leave you.
I was just making sure I wasn't interrupting you. Execute a successful bounty or treasure hunt. If the treasure was the friends we made along the way,
No,
Always.
it will
It always
never
is.
be. I will never allow
if
that.
the treasure is us all getting ready to yell at Eli again,
Yeah.
that's a treasure in and of itself.
Absolutely.
Contend with challenges above your current station. We did literally change some of our relationships with
We did.
people above our current station. You
Yeah,
said
well,
them,
and
there were
also that
numbers.
the confrontation, like I said, the lawless gang is tier 3, so they are
Sorry, there's a cat
significantly higher tier than y'all.
in here. Yeah, so we'll give us one for that. Bolster your posse's reputation,
Oh, I think we did.
or develop a new one. The reputation, as a reminder, is professional.
I think we. I think. Well, I don't think we really showed off any of our.
Well, I was extremely professional.
You
I
were.
I did a lot of paperwork.
You really
we
did.
really didn't like because it was so individual today. I don't really think y'all did any actions like a posse necessarily today.
And express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. A sentence I think I could literally say in my sleep now.
Yeah.
That
I would
prob-
imagine we did.
Yeah, I
especially
mean
in
that I would
last scene.
definitely give for how y'all handled the really the reputation y'all are getting, and what I'm starting to develop, like the townsfolk are probably developing too, is y'all just tend to butt in on everything that is
We're
happening.
nosy.
Y'all are nosy for sure.
I would call it protective.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one word.
Because
for it.
what have we butted in so far that hasn't benefited
No, I'm
the
not saying
town?
it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you do.
We're nosy as fuck.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all are.
Nosy. Well, hang on to that.
Yeah.
What are you eating?
They don't ever know.
They don't.
She
know, just
literally
whatever
looked
they
at me
get
and went,
their hands on. All right. Let's do stars and wishes for today, y'all.
Yay.
I'll give a star
Go for it.
to Nana's bug invention. I like it, and also I want to know what bugs they're modeled after.
I was thinking beetles, personally.
In my brain, I was seeing beetles.
Yes, like
That's what I
the mummy scarabs, but
Yeah.
like even tinier. Like not
Little
like the
guys.
big scarabs, just little guys. Yeah.
Little beetles.
Little beetle guys.
I love it. I love it. I want Nana to invent so many things, and I just know that she's going to.
Yep.
It's so fun. Every time Sid goes, actually, I had a thought. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Women folk are thinking.
Oh, no. She's thinking.
She's thinking. It's a
When
problem.
I tell you, my mom used to say that to me all the time. Like, affectionately, not in like a mean
Oh, of
way.
course.
But she would be like, oh, she's thinking. Okay. So that's what I think of now. Yeah, that's my star. I want to see Nana invent just some like buck wild shit, and I know she's going to, and it's gonna be very good.
I have thoughts. I have so many thoughts.
This is such a strong start.
It is.
My wish. Oh, the instinct to ask you if there are trains is really strong. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
You know there are trains.
Yeah, I
I-
robbed a train in episode
Yeah,
1.
no, I know. I just like there's an instinct in me to you know how I feel about trains, and the instinct is to ask like how prevalent are the trains, how many trains are there, what does the track look like, is it on the map, can I
You want a
plan
train
it out,
schedule?
can I look at it, can I get a train schedule, how many trains
There is a
run by,
train-
is it
there is
always
a,
the same train, is it always the same train conductor, or is it a different guy every time?
The railway is on the map.
Great, I should look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of sheets pulled up at all times because I'm also in control of the posse sheet, which I brought upon myself.
You did it
My wish, my actual wish, and I did bring this up to you previously, but I would like to reiterate it, is emu races.
Emu races.
Yeah.
I
We
definitely
talked
think-
about this a long time ago when we were at the dinosaur museum.
Yes, I think that there definitely are.
It's a
more
real
of
life
like-
conversation me and Val had in a dinosaur museum, because turns out those bitches do look like birds.
Yeah, I
do.
think that the emu races are more like the long distance, like cross country races,
Yes,
like
I
love this.
Hidalgo kind of situation.
Okay.
Love it.
Hidalgo situation. I do love that movie.
Yeah. So
Don't love Vigo's hair in it, but you know, it is what it is.
Can't be helped.
Hey, you have one. You can take
He
one.
shouldn't be blonde. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
So
that's what I have to say.
Emo racist.
you may racist.
I'll go next. I would like to give my star to Eli hurting Hank's feelings. Because everybody tells Hank to shut the fuck up, but nobody says it the way that Eli says it. And I really mean that with, like, that's my star, because, you know, a lot of times, especially between, like, Samson and Nana, who have known Eli, you know, most of his whole life, they kind of, I don't want to say talk down to him, but yeah, sure, talk down to him a little bit and kind of put him in his place a lot. And it's easy, I think, when watching our games to forget that Eli is, that outlaw thing is no joke. He is a hardened criminal.
Yes.
And so it was cool to get to see that side of him come out a little bit, and it would be neat to see more of that. For my wish, I want to reinforce the barroom brawl, and I want to add to it personally that now that I can be super strongs, I would like to throw somebody through a wall. Not a
Ooh,
window.
yes.
It was a window. Now it's a wall. Or punch somebody on the other side of a wall. Like, go clean through the wall and punch them on the other side.
Or just like
That's-
punches through a wall, grabs someone, and pulls them through the wall.
Yeah, like that like that GIF that you put up weeks
Yeah.
ago. Yeah. Yep, that's what I want.
Love this for you. Absolutely love this for you.
Yeah. That's me.
I go next.
okay.
Aha! I go first. My star goes to Hank for his lovely and emotionally mature conversation with a partner.
Oh yeah.
He showed accountability. He didn't wait till he got caught. He came out with it. He talked about rectifying the just green flags,
A
and
man
then
It
apologizing.
turns out when you play a character that isn't racked with trauma, it's a whole lot easier to be emotionally mature.
it's
Yeah.
great.
It comes
Well, I can say
naturally
it's like
when you're not
as a
full
viewer-
of mental problems.
As like a real life example, I thought it was great. As a storyteller, I fucking hate it. Be more of a disaster so I can make it.
Don't worry.
That's
Val,
your
I'll
job,
be a-
man. That's your
I'll
job.
I'll be a disaster for the whole party.
No, I'm perfectly happy if this is just a healthy relationship. It doesn't not ever all our drama. We're gonna have enough drama without there being relationship
so
drama.
much drama.
So
But I loved it, and it was sweet, and it was real. It was lovely. And then you banged the shit out of her afterwards. Hell yes, love it. My wish, I do want Nana to meet an outlaw and see what happens. I don't rightly know what Nana will do or say, but I want it to happen.
That's half the fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's going to depend on the situation a little, I think. Yeah. I'm just curious. That's all.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which one of us, like, at some point they're gonna say something sideways to one of us, and it's just gonna be like, nope, I'm making the decision for the group. And I'm curious to see who does it first.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this in mind last week when y'all rolled Rivals, and we're kind of going back for them. Then this dawned on me. I was like, oh, this would be a fun way to introduce the Lawless Gang
Yep.
early on.
Definitely.
Even if we
Yep.
don't see them again for a while. But I'm like, this
You know,
would be.
I missed a little detail. Eli, did you used to belong to their gang?
Well, my
that-
star
was that information
goes,
that I missed?
My star goes to my star actually goes to you, Sita, because I really liked how Hank forced himself into that whole conflict, because it was the most Hank thing ever I have ever seen. Because it wasn't just the fact that he forced himself, it was the fact that he forced himself into the situation and had no idea what was going on. So that made it even better. So, and that goes to my wish. I am about like because the connection that Eli has with Shiloh, no one knows about. Like they just know that
Yeah.
they're both outlaws and they have a
Well,
past.
some of us may have or may have not heard rumors about it.
Oh yes. There are rumors.
Okay,
that
why
are there.
is Jimmy Stewart playing
Oh, yeah.
Elijah?
But yeah, I
Is
am
this
very
when Stream
excited 'cause-
learns that Wally does a really good Jimmy Stewart impression?
Yeah, this is how we figured it out.
Finally,
but
the people need to know.
but this is my wishes though. I am ready for some Eli backstory. Because this is a backstory moment that popped up, and this is one of my rumors. So yeah, time to address it. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm again, I want to tease out as much backstory between all of you. Like, I don't want to front load it and have everybody be like, oh, here's all my trap, but I think we've gotten a little bit from everyone at this point, which is really good. It's a good place to be at.
We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So quote today, I only have one option on here. Is gonna go to Sid for he can't cook, but he makes a mean knuckle sandwich.
Yay! I get so happy when someone else's quote that I put on the sheet gets it. I'm like, yeah, I'm right.
Oh no. Wait.
It was so bad, but it was so.
It was terrible. Thank you.
Good stuff. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Homework for y'all is kind of to think about between sessions what you want your next job to be. This thing with Shiloh, again, as the consequence is like the rivals thing doesn't have to be a big job. Like, this does not have to be your next score. This can be resolved. You just have to take a stance on which way you want to go with it, whether you placate and be like, hey, Dawson, get out of town, or if you stand with them, and then there might be consequences of that later on. The minus status, and we can do that. I was assuming this kind of confrontation probably mostly be solved through roleplay, but you need to think about what you want to do next. We can talk about it next time, but think about it because you've got the achievements you could try to go for, or you could look for another bounty to go after. So anywho, that's gonna be it for tonight, y'all. We'll be back next Tuesday to continue our game, so make sure you join us for that. In the meantime, join us this Saturday for another, maybe the final installment of Hearts of Stone.
You keep saying that. I don't think
I
so.
was just about to say, that's been like 2 months of you saying that now.
Well, no,
There's
this
been
is
people traveling.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's been a month since we played, over a month since we played, and we've had a lot of travel and stuff. We will be playing this Saturday, and I don't know whether this is going to be the last episode or not. It really just depends on where things swing. So I have no idea.
I know where we're swinging, and it's directly for the Baron's fucking jugular.
Yeah, we're gearing up. So at most, it's going to be 2 more sessions, but I never know. Y'all could roll really well.
Mm-hmm.
You'd end every session with the classic "the end."
Question
mark.
We're gonna end them all with the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to be continued.
Mhm.
Roundabout playing.
I wish I could play that music on stream. That'd be such a
me too.
funny
Be
ending
perfect.
to it. That'd be such
It'd
a
be
funny finale sound.
It's such a flex. Just like to end a session, just start playing.
If we could have done that, we would have done that for our JoJo series.
Absolutely.
every
No, I
time
would have been
we
doing
would've-
that forever. Yeah.
Yeah,
just start playing roundabout as soon as the session's about to end.
yeah. All right. That's going to be it. Thank you, everyone out there, for watching. Thank you, my lovely players, for making this game a joy to run. As always, we will see everyone in a week. And until next time, good game. Good night, Internet.